Hello and welcome back to Factorio and Space Age. Today we're gonna be building parts of the replacement mall, and we'll also be doing some other like maintenance things that are going around here in the copper area, for example. So I'm gonna move this slightly. We're gonna move it here. And the biggest reason for this, or the only reason, I want to give this iron a little bit more space here. So I'm just gonna be borrowing here. We'll take this and we'll place that down there. And we'll do that. And then we'll play clean up here a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Damn you, autosave. Okay. This is like just a minor thing. Just moving this slightly out of the way. Okay, and then I want to make sure that we get some of this going right. So we'll have a decent amount of copper plates in the system as well. Now, I don't know. We can like keep the same kind of distance to this. For example, if we go here. Okay. Let me stop that there. I don't want this iron to get all excited and go through all the way. So we did something really... Yeah, we can probably reroute this completely now. Okay. Gonna do this. Remove, remove, remove. I don't know if we need this. Remove. Remove all of this. This. And here we actually need that. We actually need. Okay. So we go in here. paint these belts. I'm now confused. That's 16 belts. This is 16 belts. Huh? This is also 16 belts. Yeah. This is not exactly correct here, my guy. 1, 2. This looks more like it. Okay, yeah, this looks more like it. Okay. So that seems to be working a little bit better, yeah? And these two belts here that we have will be the top two belts, clearly. Like so. And then we can actually find this. We can remove this steel thing completely. And even go in here, I think. And then we can kill these belts off as well. That's random iron ore. Okay, and that is... we can just... we can let it go through there now. That's fine. Okay. That will be the next couple of belts. Okay, so we have iron coming in there. And we have this. We'll let the two outermost belts go through. And that's gonna fill steel up as well. Okay. This is gonna be 12k. Oh, that's actually... wait, that's outside of the reach, yeah? Yeah, that's outside of the reach. Yeah, I don't really like any of these placements here, but... I think we'll go with this. This is more a convenience thing than a layout thing. Okay. We'll do that. Then we'll take this, yeah. And those roboports will now be included. Which is fine. And we'll need something for steel as well. It's gonna be here. Here and here. Do that. And we can do this for the whole thing. Okay. 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 I think that's it. Alright, we actually need to do pipes here as well. Otherwise, this is going to be really, really difficult. So this guy can actually not be there, but has to be there. We'll do pipes all the way again, so we have to copy this whole thing again. Trying to not paste this incorrectly. Okay, so I will take 4 of this. I think we'll go as far as possible here. And then I think we'll just go here for now. Okay, we'll go in here. This is a pretty decent spot. Pretty decent. And then steel goes in there. Okay, for some reason, we have forgotten this one guy here. We'll quickly correct that. Corrected. Okay. Now we will do this. I think we'll keep this distance, yeah. I don't really want to do that. Though. Okay, and then that. And that. So coal belt. We'll remove that up until that point, I think. And then we'll drag this in there. That's what we're doing, right? Yeah. Okay. This should also be copyable. So I think we'll do this. Like right now I'm just playing clean up a little bit. I think that looks about right to me. So then we'll drag. Pretty sure this here is coal. Sorry, that was the incorrect way. And that's definitely the incorrect way. So we'll drag that there. And then this is stone. Which we'll need here. To connect. Okay, that's actually starting to look like something. Starting to look like something. Okay. I think it's time that we start thinking about the mall. Like, actually thinking about the mall. And I kind of want things fairly like connected. This we can maybe make 4K of. I don't really care much. Okay. That looks about correct to me. Could even, if we do that, I like that. I like that. So we'll put that there. And all of those are assembling machine recipes, yeah? Okay. Well, we also need none of the belts, actually. Probably don't want to do that, though. We'll do steel chest, iron chest, wooden chest. Done something off, like, I don't know, cliff explosives. That's pretty good. After that, I think we can do all the things that are fluid related. So pump jack. Chemical plant. Oil refinery. Anything else? Can do cliff explosive there again to round that off. Do the chests. Do the bolts. Do lamp. Looks like cliff explosive is gonna be what we're rounding this out with, right? Could even fit that in there, yeah. So here we could do, for example, assembling machines. Gonna need those. We're gonna need the centrifuge. We're gonna need the lab. We're gonna need the train parts as well. That's kind of fine. Okay, and then we got that. This comes from somewhere else. We got that. I don't want to do the power stuff. We got that. Have car, tank, Spidertron, Roboport maybe. Need all these circuitry things as well. Yeah, this one. Speaker, display. And I think that page is pretty much done. Do the nuclear stuff. The miners. Smelters. That comes from somewhere else. Do beacons. Definitely need repair packs. Don't know if... Yeah, I think we do heating tower here as well. Okay. We need to make some barrels, yeah. We need to make these things as well. This here is not... This here is not widely supported though. This is gonna be lubricant, but it's gonna be empty. So this here is gonna be... That's gonna be a thing here where we dump that out. Yeah, absolutely not that many barrels, dude. I think we can probably do that. We'll see. Even with that, you're not gonna really struggle, are you? Yeah, no, you're not gonna have any conditions on you. It's not gonna happen, dude. You're just gonna evacuate that completely, right? Okay. How many robo frames is this gonna make? 56 per minute. Okay. don't... We'll put a couple of these here to make some flying robot frames. That's okay. I want some of these weapons probably as well. Maybe even the grenades. Capsules. The destroyers. This mall is gonna be pretty huge. We did get into the military kind of stuff now. Definitely want the radar, some landmines. The turrets. So that's actually in the way there. Probably I want to have backups for these. Did we do the batteries? No, not really. Okay. Probably also want a couple of these other things here. Night vision goggles. Well, this is looking to be pretty good. And then we also have the legendary mall that we're gonna have to move later. But this is at least a start. This is at least a start. Okay. Let's see. So most of this is actually up and running now. What we need now is more planning, really. I'm gonna start by pulling more ore into the iron smelting up here. Like that. So this is also gonna like dictate a little bit. And here we're gonna jump. It's gonna dictate a little bit what we want to do here, right? I don't know what I want to do when these two are crossing. That's gonna be a little bit rough, I think. Okay. Can we do this? Okay, and then we do this. We don't need that either. Okay. Then I'd like to upgrade these. So crossing these, I don't actually know what we want to do here. This is as far as we could cross, in theory at least. So, what do we do with the rest? I think we'll have to do this here, yeah. I think that's the only reasonable way to do this. Why did I remove the tiles here? I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but I do think this is probably the only reasonable way of doing this. We're gonna have to do the same here. With this. Yeah, we can't have this like this. That ain't working, my guy. Okay, so it's 10. What if we do... If we do this in the middle? We'll have 3 on each side. So this will then go through like this. Okay. wanted to do this. How would we even go about getting these involved? I think like this, right? Oh, okay. This is how we're bridging this. This design kind of looks cool. This design kind of looks cool. Yeah, and we'll have to do the same here again. Actually. Okay, let's tear this away again. We'll do that. Okay, we'll do this. That's what we actually want to do. I will do that. I kind of like this. Looks cool on the map too. I like that. So the stone stuff can go. This little jump here is not needed. Do this. That's not gonna be there. Take this. Put that there. No, I want to go north. We'll put this back. We'll upgrade these. The iron will keep going north. And that will then activate the full build. And that means that we, at least in theory, have an insane amount of stuff. This here, we need to start tearing this down as well, right? Because we are gonna start going through here, right? Okay, we'll start by removing that. We put those back in. We'll upgrade this. This should be doable. This here Should also be doable. No. Also, why? Okay. I have forgotten something. Okay. Dude, I'm pretty sure that I can just do this, yeah. I will remove that. And we'll put this in. No. A little bit weird that that is like that. We'll put that there. I will put those there. Cool. That's actually really neat. I kinda like how this turned out as well. Yeah, we don't... Yeah, we're gonna clean that up soon as well. I think this is about as much as we can do without, like, really tearing into the base, which is gonna be absolutely the next step. We could probably move the modules. They can be moved up here somewhere. That would make room. Most of this here we already have up there anyway. We need to find a solution for bricks too. I don't think there's another good way of... Oh, this is an ammo category. I was like, why? Pretty sure we researched literally everything. This is the only recipe for bricks. I don't know how many we'll need. Technically about 4k per minute. No, 250,000 per minute. Plus 166. So that's 400,000 per minute. At least. 400,000 per minute. How much is this capable of making? Okay. 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 Well, we need to do something with bricks. I don't even know how that's gonna... Like 400,000 bricks. Even with this. This is gonna eat all of the stone. There's no way. And this already has... It already has max productivity. Which is 50%. Oh my god. So that means we need 400,000 stone per minute. How much is this even capable of delivering? So 16 belts will deliver 3,800 per second, or 230,000. This is not even enough. Jesus Christ. That's definitely gonna be future me's problem. We're gonna have to sideload another 16 belts. Or we make it dedicated. That's another idea, actually. We're gonna need this for other things, right? We're gonna need stone for the rail as well. And that's gonna be 250,000. Plus another 200,000. Wait. Wait. Are you telling me that we're gonna need millions of stone per minute? That looks like at least 1 million stone per minute. Even with productivity. Okay. That's... Yeah. Okay, that's definitely future me's problem. But these 16 belts of stone are not gonna be enough. I think we'll have to sideload this from either the north, somewhere maybe over here, and get more stone in this way, or after the oil here somewhere we can load a couple of belts of, because there's no way we would have to drag at least this amount. This is 72 times 240 times 60. To do 1 million, we'd need at least this much of just pure stone. Okay. My mind is actually blown right now. I don't think there's anything... Like, all the productivity that we have here, it's related to things that don't need stone, right? Oh, nice, some steel productivity eventually. Like, when we max this out, we're probably gonna be doing a full belt here. Maybe even more. Well, definitely more, but whatever. But that's like nice. Speaking of, we can probably just do that as well, so that the steel is also turned on. I think we've made another oopsie here. Maybe the same kind of mistake exists here for steel. Yeah. That it does. But that other mistake there also exists here. Does that exist with the copper too? Yes, it does. It's almost like we copy-pasted this build. Well, we're making progress, for sure. We're making a lot of progress. I hope that explosive damage is gonna help. I wanna increase this to 60. So I want it to fill up a little bit more. We have a little bit of empty space here in the storage. And now that we have another set of damage, I'm just decently comfortable. We're just venting this still, because we're not using that part of the research at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I need to stop being distracted, and this is gonna be the end of this episode. So, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.